Okay, there will be an exercise after this one that is a level higher and works different skills. This one here is an exercise basically in learning how to turn, but using all of the tools at our disposal on the ground to assume a base, to assume an axis, and to maintain it while turning on one leg. So we're going to use this leg as a kind of a ballast weight. And that toe, which you cannot see very well right now, is touching the ground. So essentially what I'm doing is using it to spin a bit, and then turning a bit more. I'm using it to spin a bit. I'm going basically to a sideways position while maintaining my axis as much as I can. And then I'm turning a bit more. I'm stopping at the side, at the 2. I'm taking it to the 3, and I'm stopping at the 2. When I'm taking it to the 3, I'm doing something special with my heel. The moment this foot is raised, and then I'm going to the 3, I'm going to raise my heel. Here we go. It gives me a little spin. I go to the 2. To the 3, raise the heel, boom. Should do better than that. This is very good for the man to keep stable. In the next exercise, we're not going to have that on the ground. We're going to raise it all the time. We're going to do something else. That's the next exercise. Let's switch legs. Let's do 5. 5, turning counterclockwise. Three, 4, 5. It's true that I'm overextending that 3, eh? I'm noticing it myself. I'm cheating because this leg, my right leg, is the weakest. Let's see if we can do that better. That's more of a 3. That's more of a 2. That's better. So, let's count it off. And 1. And 1. And 1. 1. And work it, work it, work it. 1. And 1. Same leg. Going the other way. That is to say, I start in the 3. I'm going to go out to the 2. And I'm going to raise my heel when it gets there. My leg is actually mostly always in the 3. It's in the swing here, it barely goes this way. And if I really wanted to cheat, it's basically putting my leg out there and turning myself, which actually could be very, very useful. Switch legs. Woo! 5 on one side is, after that it starts to burn. Probably a very good habit to pick up is to learn how to handle the burn. So, again, we're in a 3 position. 3 is relative to these hips. Relative to these hips. We're going backwards. 3, I'm going to go to the 2. I'm going to turn myself. 2, turn myself. 2, turn myself. 2, turn myself. 2, turn myself. On a dance floor, I'd better be sure, with my left foot on the ground and a woman right here, that I can step there without interfering with Pedro y Juanita. You know what I'm saying? That may be better. Going to a 0 to a 2, and then turn. 0, 2, turning. 0, 2, turning. 0, 2, turning. It's true, the other direction. Turning. 0, 2, turning. 0, 2, turning. My 2, though, is not a step in the 2 direction. It's a free leg in the 2 direction touching the ground. How do I know that I've got it? I can raise that foot, make it smile. I can put it down. And nothing else moves. You can tell that it's wrong if your weight is a little bit towards the center and you lift it up, you're going to fall. You know that you're not far enough over your axis. 0, 2, 3, 0, 2, 3, 0, 2, 3, 0. Since we're cheating, let's go down really low, project that chest, 2, 3, 0, 2, 3, 0, 2, 3, 0, 2, 3. Oh! Good stuff. In the next variant, the free leg is going to be in the air, so it's even harder. Okay, so we'll start that video again. Another exercise for stabilizing the psoas, quadriceps, the butt, the lower back, involves doing boleos without putting the leg down. So just drawing basically circles and reversing the direction. This leg is so unstable on my body. It's a very tough training to do for it, so I'm going to go to the other leg in a moment, but I'm going to try it again here. There we go, that was better. Of course, I'm falling up at the top. I'm fighting it through. I just keep fighting it. It's going to burn. That's fine. I've got to figure this out. Okay. The other leg now. The other leg should be a little easier. Yeah. I'm using the ballast weight, my leg behind me, to turn me. Two things turn me. The ballast weight is hitting, it's starting almost sideways. Let's call it a 2-3 position, right? This is 3 is directly behind, 2 is directly on the side. It's a 2-3 in the air, and then it's going to 3, tuck. So this is essentially what I'm doing when I'm doing a circle, right? As I hit the 3 position, I raise my heel, the heel that's on the ground. I raise it, duke, duke, duke. I raise that heel at the right time, and I turn. It's very simple after that. And that ballast leg is like a tail of a cat. Oh, burning calves. For you men who are liking this, it's changing legs. We can go the other way with it too, obviously. Oh. I find two problems with my personal movement. It's this side step of mine. When I want to get really low, I find I do this. I find I'm automatically leaning forward. I discovered the same thing when I do my front squats in the gym. So it's a mechanical issue that I have to work out. I'm going to try to work it out with this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, I did it the other way. Yes, of course. This leg is so stable that I can't realize what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same leg the other way. More of an exercise in the shoulders at this point. 5 in each direction, keeping on one leg, 5 in the other. Oh. It's cheating. The other direction. It's clear that one foot receives a lot more attention at some point. It's a lot weaker. One leg is a lot weaker than the other. So that's basically on the spot Gyros on the left and on the right, and obviously using both feet. Each foot can go left and right. Each foot that is on the ground can serve as a rotation axis to the right or to the left, same foot on the ground, no problem. As we see, there are some problems. Again, that exercise really works out the calf muscles, you know, all those what are they called? Propriocepteurs, the muscles that allow you to learn how to stand.